The moment the nation and the world had been waiting for. Beaconsfield gold mine workers Todd Russell and Brant Webb walk free after spending 2 weeks trapped deep underground. 20 years later, Brant Webb remains fully aware of how lucky he is to be alive.
With rescues, it can go two ways, it can go good or bad. We were just lucky ours went good.
But amid the relief was the knowledge their colleague Larry Knight wouldn't share that moment. A mining-induced earthquake triggered a rockfall on Anzac Day 2006, killing Mr. Knight.
Yeah, nothing changed in this.
The other 2 miners were trapped in a metal cage almost a kilometre underground.
To live under there for 2 weeks, for them to keep us alive for 2 weeks is pretty good.
Greg Croden was part of the mine rescue team. Their operation is widely considered among the most complex and dangerous in Australian history.
A heap of rocks are just bound up on top of a basket, and if you imagine you pull a keystone out, it can all just fall in. So it was fairly delicate to try and rescue them for that situation.
He was among the first people to speak directly with the trapped duo after contact was made.
But just walking to the face and where the tube was so I could hear them talking and stuff, it just made my hair stand on end.
For a period of time, the mining community was the centre of the world's attention.
Well, initially the community were in shock. They just couldn't believe that the rockfall had occurred and that there were miners missing.
Throughout the rescue, Bill Shorten was busy fronting the media as National Secretary of the Australian Workers' Union. He says Todd Russell and Brant Webb both showed extraordinary courage.
The reason why they survived looks them in the mirror every day, it's them. It wasn't just luck.
It was quite remarkable that they were there for so long and that they were rescued safely.
When the 2 miners finally emerged, their story captured hearts and headlines across the world. There were movies, books and songs written about their ordeal. But the past 2 decades have not been without their own challenges.
I think the worst times is when your mind's racing and you can't sleep and, things like that, and you don't understand why.
Both men have stayed involved in the community. Todd Russell recently retired from the Beaconsfield Volunteer Fire Brigade after more than 30 years of service. Mr. Webb is now a proud grandfather who lives just down the road from the mine, which is now a popular museum.
Yeah, the rescuers, mate, I've got to take my hat off to them again, because without them I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you.
Honouring an event that will live long in Australian memory. Hayden Smith, ABC News, Beaconsfield.